Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mike's Yoga channel and welcome to this morning yoga and breathwork routine. When you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay, everyone, so let's begin by coming into a seated position with one leg in front of the other. If you have a block or a prop nearby, you're welcome to sit up on the block. And so we're going to begin with the breath work. So from the seated position, I just want you to simply come back to your natural breath. Feel free to close your eyes here. Hands can rest on the knees or the lap. And just honor where your breath is today. So if it is kind of short and anxious, or if it is just super relaxed, it's a Sunday morning, you just woke up, just honor and respect wherever your breath is. Don't try and change it in any way. Now from here we'll move into our first breathing exercise, which is just going to be a belly breath. So as you inhale, expand your belly, and as you exhale, your belly draws in towards the spine. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw the belly in. You can keep one of your hands on your belly just to feel this. Inhale, expand. Exhale, belly draws in. Do a few more, moving with your breath. Awesome job. And now from here we're going to expand on this a little bit, going into a 3-part yogi breath. So as you inhale, expand your belly, expand your ribs, expand your chest, feel it up here in your shoulders, and as you exhale, release the chest, ribs, belly draws in. Inhale, expand the belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release the chest, ribs, belly draws in. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release the chest, ribs, belly draws in. Do a couple more, moving with your breath. Let's do one more round. Awesome job, you guys. From here we'll move into our third breathing exercise, which is called the Kapalabhati breath, otherwise known as a skull shining breath. So essentially what it is, it's a passive inhalation followed by a very rapid exhalation. So if you've never done this before, it might take a couple times to get used to, but that's why we're here. So I'm just going to kind of demonstrate here first, and then I'll get more into it. So again, passive inhalation, rapid exhalation. So it kind of looks and sounds like Again, if you've never done it before, it's a little weird, but it takes some getting used to, but that's okay. Or maybe you're just a natural right off the bat. So let's do this. So first we're going to take a deep breath. Exhale all the way out. And now inhale 3/4 of the way. And when you're ready, let's begin. Start to slow it down. Slow it down even more. And just come back to your natural breath. Awesome job, you guys. That was Kapalabhati breath. From here, we're going to move into our yoga now. So if you're on the block, let's set that aside. And now let's make our way into all fours. So let's stack the hands right underneath the shoulders, stacking the knees right underneath the hips. Fingers are spread wide. Almost pretend like you're opening up a jar of pickles, so you should feel this engagement up in your upper arm, your tricep area. Tops of the feet are pushing into the mat. And once we have this nice foundation, on your next inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round. Do a couple more, moving with your breath. Awesome job. From here, come back to all fours, and we're going to do some leg extension. So let's start by keeping our foundation where it is, extending our right leg along behind us, and just slowly rocking up and down. Breathing into the right leg, the right foot, and the ankle. And now from here, let's step this right foot over our left leg, look back over our left shoulder, back at that right foot. Take a breath here. Exhale, come back to all fours. Awesome job. We'll take that over to the other side. So extend that left leg along behind you. Again, just very mindfully rocking up and down. And now from here, let's step that left foot over the right leg. Look back over our right shoulder. Take a breath. Exhale, come back to all fours. Now from here, let's make our way up into downward facing dog. So again with the hands, keeping the fingers spread wide, hands are actively pushing into the mat. And feel free to pedal out your feet here, really breathing into the back of the legs. Now from here, let's come into a nice neutral position, and kind of similar to cat-cow, we're going to be moving with our breath. So on your next inhale, let's all slowly move into a high plank. Exhale, slowly move back into down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Do a couple more, moving with your breath. Let's do one more. Good morning. Now from here, let's heel toe, walk our feet up right behind our hands. We'll take a forward fold here. So bend the knees as much as you like. Hands can just way all dangly. And now from here on your next inhale, keeping the knees bent, we're going to slowly roll it all the way up into a mountain pose. Stacking the spine one vertebrae at a time. Chin is the last to lift. Awesome job, you guys. Now from here, we're going to do a few rounds of sun salutations. So if you're not already, let's come to the top of the mat. Feet can be together or a hip width distance apart. On your next inhale, let's bring our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. From here, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Elbows hug in, hips stay elevated. On your next inhale, come into a baby cobra, keeping the gaze down, so no wrinkles in the neck here. Exhale, curl the toes, shift it up into downward facing dog, breathe. On your next inhale, come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart and by your sides. Awesome job. So we're going to do a couple more rounds of that. On your next inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat, elbows hug in, hips stay elevated. Inhale, baby cobra, gaze down. Exhale, downward dog. On your next inhale, come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart and by your sides. We're going to do one more round. When you're ready, inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank, lower knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Such a great way to start the day. On your next inhale, come up on the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands through heart, by your sides. Awesome job, you guys. Now from here, let's bring our feet as wide as the mat. We're going to come into a yogi squat. So let's bring our hands together at our heart. And now from here, just slowly sink the hips all the way down. Try and keep the back as straight as you can here. Opening up the hips. Exhale, release. Let's come on down to our bums and extend our legs out long. Keeping the legs together, keeping the feet flexed towards you. We'll come into a seated forward fold. So on your next inhale, let's bring the hands up. Exhale, melt it forward, grabbing onto the toes or the feet if you can. If you can't, that's okay. You can just let your hands rest where they naturally fall. Again, in this pose, really breathing into the back of the legs. Nice exhale, release. Mindfully roll it back up. We're going to finish off by coming into an inclined plane, which is a fun little pose. It's kind of like a reverse high plank. So from here, sitting where you are, let's plant the hands right into the mat. And now from here on your next inhale, basically lift your body up, point the toes. Imagine there's an orange in between the chin and the chest, so you don't want your head dangling back. Keep it nice and straight. Nice little isometric pose here, building some strength. Exhale, release mindfully. Awesome job. From here, let's come back into that seated position where we started, with one leg in front of the other. From here, we're going to finish up with some seated twists very quickly. So on your next inhale, bring the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right, bringing the right hand, right arm behind you, acting as a second spine, letting the left hand rest on the right leg. Just make sure you avoid the right knee. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, just gently twist. Exhale, come back to center. We'll take that over to the other side. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, twisting to the left hand, left arm behind you, acting as a second spine, letting the right hand rest on the left leg. Just make sure you avoid that left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently twist. Exhale, come back to center, and we are finished. From here, let's bring our hands together at our heart. Thank you all so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. I hope you all have amazing, beautiful, abundant days. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Now from here, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.